You're welcome to EduFocus on Radio 1 103.5 FM. On this show, we focus on schools and educational support service companies. My name is Kolapo Oke. You're welcome back, listeners. On this segment, I'll be speaking with Mrs. Ojo, an etiquette specialist, on rules of etiquette, things teachers must know for etiquette, and how they can impact it into the lives of children. You're welcome, ma'am.
My name is Ojo Abigail, the CEO, JDM's Consult. We are into training of teachers and grooming of children on etiquette, the cursive handwriting, classroom decoration, and other educational services. When we're talking about etiquette, etiquette goes beyond just the dining table, how you hold your fork or how you sit or all of that. Now, talking about teachers and how they can impart these etiquette rules into these children. First, the thing is the teachers must be well grounded. And I think at this point of education, I think school owners should interview teachers to see if they're well grounded in etiquette before employing them. One, I'm going to say that addressing children, teachers should be well grounded in these aspects. Now, the way you address a child actually tell if the child's self-confidence will be gingered or will be killed, whether the child has done it right or wrong, especially when the child does it wrong. It determines if the child will do it better next time or the child will repeat the same error. Another thing is addressing parents. Of course, we have pupils, and those pupils are actually the child of some parents. Some of them come into the schools with different issues. At times, we have a class of 20 pupils and then 20 parents to handle with different temperaments and different kind of personality. How do you handle these people? You should be well grounded. Do you have a parent who comes in and yelling and shouting? How do you comport yourself? Yes, it is only human for you to get angry as well, but with etiquette, you would know how to handle such a parent.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Now you have given us a brief introduction into etiquette and 2 rules of etiquette. But certain teachers would feel that their own business is just to go into the classroom and teach. That it is not how they teach that matters, but what they teach. What are your views on this as an etiquette specialist?
Yes, as an etiquette specialist, I will say that the way a teacher delivers his or her lesson plan is really, really key and important. In fact, it cannot be overemphasized, because the way you introduce what you're teaching to your learners determines whether they would learn or whether they will just keep looking at you as if you're speaking different language. Now, with etiquette, you know the way you introduce yourself to the class, especially when you're starting a new topic with them. How do you get their attention? What are these things you feel you can actually put in place before you get such a topic across to them? And another thing is preparing well ahead of the class will help you deliver your lesson plan competently.
Some schools and school owners feel that etiquette is for those international schools, that schools that are just up and coming are growing, should not bother themselves with anything about etiquette rules. What are your views on this?
Concerning that, I'm going to say to school owners who are just coming up that etiquette is one of those selling points that you can't stop talking about. Now they will tell you, okay, we are doing moral instruction, we are doing all of that, but etiquette, it is different from all of the subjects that you're talking about. You need etiquette. Now we are grooming children, and we are talking of children not greeting parents or teachers or adults. We are talking of children whose moral values are really low. Some don't even have. Some parents don't have, so they can't even pass on to the children. Now this is where the school comes in. They bring them to the school because they want them groomed, they want them to learn. Okay, when prospective parents comes into the school to make inquiries, we can even tell them that, okay, we have an etiquette teacher or an etiquette specialist who comes into the school, or our teachers are well grounded in this, and it will be passed on to the children, because every parent wants their child to stand out. And from the way things are going in the country, you see children are getting spoilt every day. No self-respect for themselves or even others, and this has to stop. We can start from the school if it's not forthcoming from home.
Finally, Ma, can you tell us how your company is preaching this etiquette mantra to schools in Lagos State and beyond?
We are starting from schools because we feel that's just the grassroots. We are starting from schools because one, they are still in their formative years and they can still absorb whatever you teach them now, which we know if it is well absorbed, it will go on with them till their adulthood, and then of course they become better adults to themselves, their family, and the society at large. So we are going massively into schools to teach these rules, to teach children that you have to respect yourself, respect others, and make people feel comfortable no matter how difficult the situation might be at that time. Social gathering, how do your children, how do they behave in social gathering? All of this we are going to look into and make children confident of themselves. If you want to contact me, my hotline is 0806 3122 755. Again, 080 631 22755.
Thank you very much. We'll be back after this short break.